So this carport for my camper, it's basically a sail. When it blows hard here, this thing sways back and forth almost 6 inches in every direction. It's just jiggling and wiggling, and it's only a matter of time before the whole thing's going to end up collapsing and ruining my car and my camper. I'll insert a little video here so you can kind of see what it looks like when we get some bad storms up here. And we do get bad storms up here pretty frequently, especially in the springtime. If you see that screw that's pointing downwards, it's supposed to be parallel to the ground. This thing wiggles so much that these beams that are, screwed together move just 1/8 of an inch in each direction, all along the sides of the carport. And eventually it pressed that screw down. That screw that's supposed to be parallel to the ground is just like a set screw for them to get the right height. But what that tells me is that the other screws you see on the right side of this beam or pillar, whatever you call it, the holes that those screws are in are now probably shaped like an oval because of all the movement. Got a couple different anchors for this thing into the ground, and they're constantly popping up. Every time we get a bad windstorm, I got to come out here and tap these anchors back down into the ground. I've also got these big threaded cross anchors. There's 2 3-foot bolts on each of these brackets that go into the ground at an angle. I poured some cement around here at one time just to try to kind of get underneath the frame of this thing. And you could see that the cement is cracked because of all the movement around those anchors. The worst part is on these angle braces that go up towards the top. They move around so much that the screws up there have worked themselves out. After each big windstorm, I come out and I tighten them back up, but they're at the point now where I could just spin them freely. They've got no more grip. So what I'm doing here is I'm busting up all the concrete that I put around the base of this thing. And my plan to secure this better is to put 6x6 inch pressure treated posts along this inside column, pillar, rail, whatever you call it. That's basically what I've been doing for the last 2 days. This is the 3rd day fussing with this thing. But you can see they're 12-foot posts. They're pretty darn heavy, and bolting them to the frame through the aluminum. And then I got them down into the ground, 36 inches. You can see there's some water down there. We've had quite a bit of rain. And then I'm going to pour some cement in there, get it around all sides. And it's about a 12-inch hole, diameter hole at the base, and then it's about a 30-inch hole towards the top. And I got 3 of them done so far. Got 1 more to go this morning. I can't really say it's a fun job, but it's not as difficult as I originally anticipated. This gravel is really packed in this driveway, so busting through the gravel is hard, and drilling through the aluminum is not easy either, but it's actually coming along faster than I thought. So once I get this 4th one done, and that one is bolted to the frame, then I got to go get some cement. We had so much rain I couldn't get the cement in my pickup truck because it would have just got ruined. But cement them in and see how this works. Hopefully it doesn't sway quite as much. Or at all. It shouldn't sway at all, really. Not sure if that shows, but that's how wet this gravel is. We had so much rain that it's just saturated with water, and it's literally filling up the hole as I dig it out. What a pain in the butt. This has been a difficult job for many reasons, but that is an especially difficult reason. There's a frog down in the hole. I gotta go down there and get that frog. How am I gonna do that? It's 3 foot deep. Got him out. He's gonna need to get rinsed off. There he is. He got some cement on him, so I'm gonna mist him down a little bit here. Here's how the holes look once they're nice and full of cement. Packed down pretty good. This shouldn't go anywhere. Last step was to put the trim back on. Get everything screwed together. I think all in all it turned out pretty good. Would have done it differently from the start when I bought this thing though. Got a storm coming in now, so we'll give it a test. This concrete sets in 30 minutes, so it should be pretty solid right now. Only thing left to do is to cut the nubs off of those bolts that you see sticking out on the left. But that's for another day. This is it for now. Thanks for watching.